Tom Brady's new girlfriend creates real drama with Giselle. Tom Brady found himself a new girlfriend, and according to Page 6 News, he was at a wedding last week, and model Arena Jake was all over Tom Brady and reportedly threw herself a TB12. And the report says she followed him around the whole entire time, but then her representative called the story totally malicious and fictional. Well, maybe it wasn't totally fictional. When photos and videos surfaced of Brady and Shake spending time together in LA, Brady was spotted picking her up twice at the hotel and taking her back to his house where she spent the night. And sources told TMZ on Monday that Brady and Shake are in fact dating. And those same sources that told TMZ that revealed some information about Giselle. Reportedly, Giselle, who just celebrated her 43rd birthday last week, was not happy at all to learn the news. And while another insider took a hit back at TMZ asking, why would she not be happy for Tom? She divorced him. It's helpful for her freedom that he moved on. Let my boy TB12 live.
Drama. Didn't Giselle want the divorce in the first place? Didn't she want to dump him because he prioritized his phenomenal football career over her? So the question is, what's the deal? Yeah, jealousy. And look, Irina Shayk is not precisely a woman in her prime. She's 37, while Giselle is 43. Just a few months after the divorce, Brady finds another chick. It's Giselle's loss, not Brady's. Men are done with modern women because being a top-tier man is no longer enough. But once you ask what these women want, you only hear the same narratives, or simply crickets. It's insane, for real. Being worth millions of dollars doesn't seem to be enough anymore. Being faithful doesn't seem to be enough anymore. All the traits that make men high value are not enough anymore. You can't make this up.
You could be Tom Brady. You could be the freaking man, Super Bowl winning quarterback, GQ looks, famous, awesome dude. You never hear bad stories about Tom Brady. You could just be this the epitome of masculinity, the leader of leaders, a men among men, all that, and then some multimillionaire, beautiful wife, marry a supermodel, don't cheat on her, be a good man. You could do all these things, and then at some point she's like, yeah, I think it's time for a divorce. He's like, what?
Has he been a companion?
Well, I don't know. We don't know
He's
that.
been many things, but we all want one thing. It's companionship. Giselle is worth 400. Tom Brady is worth less than 3. I don't think she cares about the money at this point.
Do you think he cares about the money?
Nothing, that has nothing to do with the money.
I think he cares about the money?
And I don't think she cares about, honestly, to
She
be
don't care
honest,
about
his
his
legacy
purpose.
anymore.
See? That's
because
crazy.
she's like, I want, it's
That's
not that,
crazy.
it's not crazy. It's just, it's her truth. Like does she not deserve, Tom deserves to have a legacy, but Giselle deserves to have companionship.
Companionship, sure. Giselle can enjoy the companionship of multiple millionaires without a problem. At the end of the day, she's a supermodel, so she probably has a backup plan or two. But what no one says is that's only in the sex department. In today's video, we're looking at Tom Brady's recent divorce and what this shows about modern women and relationships. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Cap'n Crush. He said, women are their own worst enemies. And the more you think about it, the more you realize it's very true. Giselle being the perfect example. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5 for that comment of the day. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity.
She did divorce his ass. And right after the divorce, she was seen with her kid's karate instructor in Italy, vacationing, having a rendezvous. Tom Brady says nothing. But this is what women do, all right? Women will divorce your ass and get mad when you move on because they think you're just gonna be under their spell for a lifetime. And when you say, okay, see you, lady, and you get a younger, hotter, tighter model like he did, they get a bit mad.
Tom Brady is a multi-millionaire, a living legend, and an attractive man. He's also a faithful dude, didn't cheat on her, and rest assured that he provided her with an amazing lifestyle. Heck, he even gave her 3 kids and made her a mother. Despite all these privileges, because that's what being a mother of 3 married to a top-tier man is, she wasn't happy. She decided to dump him because he was an absent partner, and poor girl, she wanted companionship. The goalposts are shifted day in and day out for men, and not precisely in football. You can be masculine, strong, rich, loyal, and all that good stuff, but if you don't tick a particular box, these modern women kick you to the curb without thinking twice about it. They'll use whatever excuse they can come up with, for example, not being happy or your absence. But come on, money doesn't grow on trees, and Brady is a top 1% earner in the economy. Does she really think this type of money is easy to get and maintain? I mean, it's not only about the money, don't get me wrong, but Brady was a career-driven man, and all he wanted for himself was a legacy and providing for his family. Not a cheater, not a party boy, none of the traits that women supposedly hate, but Giselle decided to dump him anyway. Before we expose this woman, hit that like button and show us some love in the comments. I promise you this woman's been exposed like never before, and now she's regretting her poor choices. Here's an article from 2022 that talks about, let's say, a trip Giselle did with all her kids but without Brady. You know the drill, right? We need some time and space for each other, but when women need space, 99.9% of the time they mean something else. In particular, keeping their legs open and their pussies out for business. This isn't something the manosphere made up though. If you've ever dated, you've probably dealt with this excuse at some point. It's just disgusting, and here's a friendly reminder. If the chick wants some time for herself, give her all the time in the world. After dumping her and never allow her back into your life. Having said that, let's check the article. Gisele Bündchen and her kids were spotted in Miami, having fun at a water park. The model, who is rumored to be going through a rough patch with her husband, Tom Brady, was spotted in a black one-piece bathing suit and looked amazing as she played and had fun with her kids. Wow, we care so much about her outfit, right? Not at all, but it's funny to see how superficial these magazines are. Anyway, page 6 was the first report of an alleged fight between Brady and Bündchen, one that rumoredly led to her solo trip to Costa Rica, where she left to get some air and clear her head. According to the source, the fights were prompted by Brady's decision to unretire and to continue on with this career despite his incredibly prolific career. Yeah, some air to clear her head, a likely story, and also, the fights are, as always, the man's fault. Since he decided to put himself first, just like any man of morals, standards, and priorities in the first place, she decided to go on a trip with the kids and not with him. Look, this is amazing. She's a supermodel, and rest assured that she has all the male attention she wants, both online and offline. Maybe not for marriage anymore, but surely for sex. Do you really think she can go on a solo trip to meditate? Ah, come on. Only God knows, but rest assured that 9 out of 10 times these women call back an ex, a lover no one knew about, and whoever can run through her. I mean, love her better. Jokes aside, you get the idea. Giselle was just a capricious woman who didn't like how Brady was behaving. Again, top tier dude, but sorry, bae, ain't nobody perfect out there, and you ain't perfect either. This is nothing but a byproduct of society's brainwashing, in particular, feminism. This ideology, because that's what feminism really is, has tricked women into thinking that being unhappy for some time is a reason to dump a man, no matter how hard he works for the family or how good of a person he is. Let's keep on reading. Bündchen was spotted in Miami with their children, Benjamin and Vivian, this past Sunday, spending time at Tidal Cove Water Park, located in Aventura, Miami. Out of all places in the US, she goes to Miami. Suspicious. Per page 6, Brady was not with the family and remained in Tampa, where he trained with his football team, the Buccaneers. Bündchen and her kids used the day to get on rides and have fun. Giselle looked gorgeous in a one-piece black bathing suit, said a source. She was talking with other people in the pool. Since the fight, Brady has been spotted flying out to New York to attend his son's football practice, with some sources claiming that while he was sad, he was focusing on his duties as a father. His eldest son is called Jack, and Brady had him from a previous relationship with ex Bridget Moynihan. They had agreed he would retire to focus on the family, then he changed his mind, said an insider of the fight between Brady and Bündchen. They have a fiery relationship. Giselle is a bit hot-headed, she has that Brazilian heat. Yeah, Brazilian heat, if you know what I mean. Just like Anitta saying she's got a different man in every city she's ever been to? I don't think so, but who knows. These supermodels and celebrities, for that matter, have tons of options, that's for sure. And when they dump a man, they already have a replacement right away. This isn't something I made up, it's just the way it is, and not even Tom Brady is safe from this. Look, many women assume that Giselle wanted Tom home with her and the kids, but Giselle said they'd grown apart. And the fact that she's seeing her martial arts instructor so soon after the divorce makes me think maybe she's had her desired companionship with someone else for a while. This is something that happens not only with supermodels, but also with modern-day women as a whole. They're so fragile that once you don't give them just what they want, but never say, they get anxious. Instead of sitting down and having the communication skills they want men to have, guess what they do? Yeah, find attention somewhere other than the relationships they have with their man.
Giselle Bündchen reveals she's moving on with a new BF after divorce. The divorce is over, and for Giselle Bündchen, life goes on. The former Victoria's Secret angel has taken the reins of her life back, and she's ready to be happy. After a rocky split with Tom Brady, many believe she's chosen to stay single for a while, but it seems like their marriage was over way before we knew about it. She's been spotted recently with Joaquin Valente, her personal jiu-jitsu instructor. They were photographed together having a cozy dinner in Costa Rica, along with her 2 children. Her reps were quick to respond and make clear that the couple were not linked romantically, but instead were working on a project together. Close sources have different opinions, though. It certainly looks like Giselle is showing off and showing Tom what he's missing, an insider said. I have to think that Giselle is sending Tom a message. Burn. Is Tom out of the picture for good, or is Giselle trying to bring him back home? Let us know down below and click that follow button for more.
Tom doesn't need a drama queen. Men want a woman who treats them with love and respect. Tom has to laugh at a mid-40s woman trying to act like she's 20. Tom Brady is a high earner and a great man overall, so he can find a hot, younger woman just like he did and move on. Also, here's a red pill statement you'll agree with. You have to remember that when a man cheats, he just cheats because he was horny and the girl was hot. Male polygamous nature. I don't care about feminists trying to misconstrue masculinity. However, when a woman cheats, for her to cheat, she has to have a connection with the person she's cheating with. Tom Brady can't take her back because she's emotionally tied in with another dude. Plus, she's the one that wanted the divorce. Thankfully, Brady is not a simp, and instead of crying a river, he has just moved on with a hotter chick. Another thing that boggles my mind is how some people really believe that the jiu-jitsu instructor and she were just in Costa Rica for a project. What project? For real? A private wedding? Using each other to make themselves more famous? Or was it just a cover-up for her to show off how good being a single lady is? Whatever the case is, I don't care. She's just another modern-day woman who got divorced in her 40s for being unhappy. But now she's getting a taste of dating in that age range. I mean, I'm not saying she's ugly, at least she looks fine, but who knows what she looks like without makeup? What I'm saying is that she's already past the wall. Her value has decreased because she's a single mom and has 3 kids, so she can't just expect to get a hubby right away. Probably a simp will try to take her to the altar, but the men lining up for her are just interested in her body. Those men couldn't care less about her kids.
You know, she didn't feel like I was doing my part for the family. You know, and she felt like I would play football all season, and she would take care of the house. And then all of a sudden, when the season would end, I'd be like, great, let me get into all my other business activities. Let me get into, you know, my football training. And she's sitting there going, well, when are you going to do things for the house? I had to make a big transition in my life to say, I can't do all the things that I wanted to do for football like I used to. I need, you know, I got to take care of things in my family because my family the situation wasn't great. She wasn't satisfied with our marriage. So
yeah,
I needed to make a change in that.
This is easy. Women who get divorced in their 40s and think there are a bunch of men lining up for them are delusional. Again, these men are pussy hunters, not marriage hunters. Most men out there don't want to be like Steve Harvey. Trust me on that one. Let's check an article that explains how badly Gisele is doing 1 year after the breakup. Spoiler, life ain't that sweet as a single mom of 3 kids. Gisele Bündchen has reflected on the tough times her family has experienced since finalizing her divorce from ex-husband Tom Brady. The supermodel, 43, recently opened up to people about the many challenges she and her family have faced in the past year. "It's been very tough on my family. It's been a lot in every area of my life," she said in the interview published on 18th of September. Within the last 12 months, Bündchen has navigated co-parenting her 2 children, son Benjamin, 13, and daughter Vivian, 10, with ex-husband, retired football star Tom Brady. Before their divorce, which was finalized in October 2022, she relocated her family to Florida for Brady's 3-season stint with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. While the Victoria's Secret model has now settled down in Miami, wow, what a great place to raise your kids and be a good mom, she was reportedly helping her 2 ailing parents at the same time. "I feel like whenever it rains, it pours," Bündchen told the outlet. "With all the different twists and turns that life takes, all we can do is the best we can give what happens in our surroundings." Since moving on from her 13-year marriage with Brady, Bündchen explained that she's relied on meditation and daily exercise to help her through difficult times. "I work out every single day," she said, noting how her workout routine includes a mix of walking, yoga, and lifting weights. Good for you, girl. Exercising is everything smart men do after a breakup, but she, like many other girls, finds a quick fix, a fallback dude who will make her feel better as long as she allows him to. Some RP guys call this the carousel, and rightfully so. But many men can't simply find another chick that easily because, let's face it, men are way more loyal than women. Period. While the man is fully invested in one woman, the woman of today's day and age acts as if she is loyal, all while keeping all her options open online and offline. What Brady said in the previous audio is common sense to me. He was absolutely happy to provide a good lifestyle for his wife and kids. What can you expect from a high-value man who cares about his family and is a great human being? But sorry, babe, he ain't perfect and can't pull a Naruto. He can't just multiply himself to work on his businesses and help at home. This is the really frustrating thing about modern women. They're never happy with your choices, and the middle ground is nowhere to be found. So, if you work too much, you're an absent partner. But if you stay at home too much, she calls you a lazy-ass broke bum. Come on, these chicks really gotta make their minds up. Especially when the man is an amazing person, makes millions of dollars, and shares the terms and conditions with her respectfully. But the reality is what you very well know. She's dealing with grief while he's moved on like the pro he is. Got no trust in these women. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.